Yeah, sure. Welcome. I think I have to finish what I've started. So in the previous lesson, I just explained what is port mirroring. Port mirroring, and I said port mirroring we actual uh, map or analyze or capture or collect the data from a certain interface, but we don't have a chance to distinguish the data flow. Example, if I need only to collect the data from PC1, I have to be able to collect only the data of PC1. So port mirroring, we can't do that because it just mirror the port. We mirror the port, the whole port we are mirroring. So we are mirroring the whole port to a certain port called observing port for collection, analysis, and whatever. So let's now see what is uh, traffic traffic mirroring. Traffic mirroring. Wow, traffic mirroring. Mirroring. Traffic mirroring. So traffic mirroring, it has the same meaning. It has the same way of configurations. Instead, this one is quite complicated, but it's very useful because now we are not much interested to the whole interface. We are just interested to a certain traffic, I need only PC3 traffics to be corrected. I don't want PC1 traffics. That is how, that is why we need traffic mirroring. So traffic mirroring, we are interested in a certain a certain traffic flow, not all traffic flows, a certain traffic flow. That is what we need maybe to collect. So first of all, what we need to know in a traffic mirroring, you need to have what interesting okay, interesting traffic. Okay, interesting traffic. Then after there, you need to classify the traffic. After classification, you need to have the behavior of the traffic. So we need to specify the interesting traffic. After specifying the interesting traffic, we need to classify that traffic. After there, we need to have the behavior of that traffic, and then we have to deploy the police for that thing on top. So interesting traffic, we can achieve interesting traffic by using either access control listing. Once when we will be doing let's say firewall, we would have what we would have IP prefix and whatever. So that's, yeah, that is good, quite complex. So for this case, let's do it in a very basic way so that you can understand everybody. So interesting traffic we can achieve by using access control list. So ACL will be the one to specify our interesting traffic, our interested traffic. So we are interested, let's say, in PC3 traffics. So we need to specify the policy or the rule for PC3 to match the PC3 traffic. So it's where we have to create access control list. Classification and the behavior, we need to specify the traffic behavior and the traffic classifications based on the interesting traffic. So this is what I'm supposed to know right now. So first of all, I have to redo what I have done in the first lesson. So I need to remove those configurations, those area configurations. If you remember, I just entered into yeah, that is good. Okay, actually, even if you don't remember, this is very simple. I'm going to undo what I've done because it's not going to be used in this lesson, so don't worry. Okay, now as you can see here, display this. I just put this configuration, this line, this interface. So I have to undo that. So say undo mirror, then say which actually inbound. So undo mirror inbound. When you display this, now you will find that data interface has disappeared. So that's the first step. Then if we display current configuration, okay, display, okay, can you return to the system view? Sure, not to the system view, go to the user view. Yeah, display current configuration is now we have to, yeah, actually this command has to be maintained because we need to specify which one will be the observed port. We know the observed port is a port that is connected to NMS or is connected to a server which is collecting the data. So we are collecting the data and forwarding them to a certain node that will be stored there for further analysis, even the real-time analysis, further analysis. So as per your requirement, so you can have that those methods of correcting. So but this observed port, you have to take note. The observed port is where NMS or a corrector is located. So the interface that is connected to there, I have to configure it as observed port. That's why Giga001 is observing port. So it's observed port interface Giga001. So this one has to be mirrored port because it is interface that we mirror the traffics. So the traffic will be flowing from PC1 to the internet, PC3 to the internet, because this is it's a way of communication. A PC1 and a PC2 need to access the internet. So the traffic will be flowing from PC1, switch, Giga001, router will be routing these networks to the internet. Giga002 to. So I need to mirror all traffic from these PCs to this one. But when I mirror using the port mirroring, I will be able to mirror all traffics regardless of which PC. So for the case of traffic mirroring, I'm interested only with PC3 traffics. I don't want to see anything from PC1. I don't want to see anything from PC1. So that is first thing that you have to understand. So I've just redo what I've done earlier. So let's proceed with traffic configurations. So okay, as I said, we need to specify the interesting traffic. Our interest. We need to have our interest. So our interested traffic, I mean, it's PC3 only. I said only PC3. So I don't want to see PC1. I don't want to see PC1. As you can see here, from now, as you can say. So I have to configure access control list to match the traffic of PC3 because I'm interested in to these traffics. So I have to configure access control list to match these traffics. So access control list, then you can just use basic because it is very simple to configure. So now say rule number 5, parameter, then what? Use source IP address, and then put the source IP address. Which IP address? The IP address of PC3, which is 50.3, right? On the, we have to light a read card mask. So if I need to just to map a single IP address, I have to put this read card mask. With this weekend mask, that means should match this IP address. So only 3. If you put 255, that means all traffic from 0, all traffic from 1 to 254. So that will not be different from that I have done before, because all of these are in the same network, and they are ranging from 1 to 254. So it will not be different from what I've done before. So for this case, if I need to only this traffic, I have to create the access control list of this kind. When I display this, you can see this kind. yeah, map, okay, match traffics of source IP address, this one only. If the traffic doesn't match this access control list, that means it will be denied by default, because this access control list allows or permit the traffic flow of source IP address, only this is source IP address. But if traffic comes and doesn't match any of this rule, access control list has the behavior of denying the traffic by default. So all traffic that does not match the rule in the access control list will be denied. So if this one is permitted, therefore the traffic from PC1, which has different IP address from this one, will be denied by default. That is how access control list work. So the first thing is done, right? Interesting traffic. So I'm interested on PC3 traffic. So I've already configured access control list to match the traffics. Yeah, done. Just put tick. Yeah, okay. Now come to classification. Classification. So I'm going to use this access control list to classify the traffic. Yeah, sure. So what I have to do is just saying traffic classification classifier. Okay, actually traffic as classifier. Okay, put the name of the classifier. Let's say it's class 1. So that is the name of the classifier. Any name, you can put any name, you put your name, you put any name that you want. So it doesn't mean that it has to be class 1. No, any name that you want. Classifier class 1. Okay, after class 1, what next has to be written? Yeah, we have to say operator, or we can end with here. We can end with inter, or we can end with operator. What is operator? What are the functions of operator? Operator actually specifies the relationship, the relationship or the relations of the classification rules. So as we know, we have rules. Example of rules that we have: access control list, IP prefix. We can have IP, community prefix, and whatever. So those are the rules. So we need to have a relation with those rules. So if you have access control list, two access control list, and you need all access control lists to be matched so that the classifier to work. The classifier to work, you need maybe those two access control lists to be true, to match, so that the classifier to work. But if you need maybe one rule to be true so that the classifier can work, it's okay. So you need to specify the operator. I don't think if you get my point, but my point, what I'm trying to say is operator help us to see to relate the rules. Yeah, to relate the rules. If you have two access control lists, and you need if any of one is true, that means all classifier will be true. Then you can use which operator? You can use operator. Just say operator. Let me let this operator. That is end operator and O operator. If you put O operator, that means the rules that you put in below, yeah, has to be one of them has to be true so that the classifier to work. One of them has to be true. If all of them are false, that means the classifier won't work. But if you put the operator as end, you have to make sure all the rules that you put below has to be true so that the classifier it's a logical way of explaining, as you know, a logical way of explaining. So I'm really prefer O, because O it makes sense. So then after put the rule. So the rule, which rule? Say if match what? I have already access control list. Access control list number what? Number 2000. So as you see, now I have access control list number 5. Assume I had another access control list. Let's say number 21. Display this. You see? Now I have two access control lists. I have two rules. So the operator now comes to work. Operator will say that if this will be true and this will be true, therefore because both are true, then this one will be true. Yeah, because they are relating with O. But if it was and, that means this one and this one was supposed to be true so that classifier to be true. Do you get me? Yeah, I think that is so. O will be more flexible. If this one will be true, therefore this one will work. If this one will be true, but if those both are not true, that means it will be another case. This one won't work because operator O fails. Yeah, but this one is not I don't have this kind of flow, so I have to undo it. Undo, yeah, yes. Come on, put it. Oh, sorry. This, yes. Now I've classified the traffic. So after classification, what next? I need to set the behavior of the traffic. The behavior. What is the behavior? After having the traffic, what is the behavior of the traffic? Is to mirror the traffic to a certain port, is to forward the traffic to the given interface, is to block is to drop the packet. Yeah, we need to have the behavior of the traffic. So my behavior has to be, actually you can say anything. Yeah. So the command is just say classifier traffic, then behavior, traffic behavior, then the name of behavior. Let's say behavior 1. So behavior 1, then enter. Below behavior we have to say which behavior. There is a lot of behavior here: backup, then deny, display, drop, mirror, whatever, permit. So for my case I need to mirror because I'm dealing with mirroring, right? I have to mirror. This behavior will be mirroring to what? Observe port. Which observe port? So the behavior now is saying mirroring to observe port. Yeah. After there, what do we need? What do we need to do last? Actually, we need to have traffic policy. We have classifier, we have behavior, so we need to have policy, traffic policy. So you need to say traffic police. Yes, police. Then the name of police. Yeah, it's a police. Is that nice, right? Okay. Police. After police, inside the police, we need to bind the classifier and the behavior that we have already defined earlier. We need to bind the classifier and the behavior. So we have to say classifier. Which classifier? Class 1, right? Do you remember it? Then you have to say the behavior that we have already defined. Behavior. Which behavior? You say BA1, right? You remember it? Then after, you have to say enter. So the police now is composed of classifier and the behavior. And the behavior and the classifier, class 1 is classifier, which is classifying the traffic that we are interested on. Then the behavior, it gives us the meaning, or it gives us the way that we have to treat the traffic after being matched the classifier. So behavior is to map, is to mirror the traffic to observe port. Do you understand? So this is the police. If it's police, we need to apply the police to a certain interface. Actually, the interface that the traffic is to come in, because I can't say that I need to capture this traffic. Then I'm going to apply the police to this interface. That will not make sense. That won't make sense. So if I need maybe to capture the traffic from this interface, actually I need to apply the police to this interface, right? This one. So I have to enter this interface, then apply the police that I've already created. So yeah, sure. Come on, say now interface giga 000, right? Giga 00. This, yeah. You can see now there is only a PRS configuration. So the command is 1. Just say traffic. Not traffic filter, traffic police. actually, yeah, traffic police. Oh, sorry, traffic police. This is disgusting, right? Let me delete them. Okay, okay, it's clear. We need, man. Intra Jigger 000. Yeah, what? Yeah, it is 0. Then put that. Then put the police. The name of the police was police, right? Then after, we need to specify which direction we need to capture. In, outbound, as I explained. In, when the traffic is entering the router. Out, when the traffic is leaving the router. So now, as I say, display this. Yeah, now it's boom. Now we are done. Now, because we have already now applied the traffic police, which is filtering the traffic from all LAN, and we are interested in this traffic. So this one will be denied, and this one will be permitted. Once permitted, then the behavior is to mirror. So the classifier is classifying this traffic of PC3, and the behavior is to mirror the traffic from this mirrored port to observing port, which is this one. So I'm expecting when I capture the traffic from this interface, I'm expecting to see only traffic of PC3. First of all, let's go and capture the data traffic in here. Capture in here. Okay, let's capture. Open the Warshak. Warshak now will be, yeah, Warshak. Come on, Warshak. Yeah, as you can see, in Warshak, all traffics, PC1, PC3, a gateway, all traffic are flowing here. All traffic are flowing. It doesn't say that I don't want traffic from PC1, PC3, PC gateway. All traffic are flowing because uh, our police actual map match the traffic of PC3, then map to the, so only traffic of PC3 will be mapped to Giga 001 for correction, right? So now come to this, as you saw here, all traffic are here. Now PC3, PC1 gateway, all traffic are here. But for this case now, let's capture. I need to see. Stop data capture. Okay, data capture. Yes, pop. Yeah, boom. Do you see? It's only PC3 traffics. Now, as you can see, you can just open one data, one packet, read it. Now it's flame. Yeah. We'll have what? Some fields here. Very important. These fields are very important, guys. You need to understand them if you need to be an expert. So we have source destination, source MAC address. It's an IP address of a PC3. Destination is IP address, is MAC address. Sorry, it's MAC address of gateway. IP protocol, as we know, yeah. Source IP address, this one. Destination IP address is this one. So that is traffic mirroring, guys. Traffic mirroring. So we have traffic mirroring and we have port mirroring. So which one will be the best? Which one will be the useful for you? It's a decision. The tools working very well, helping you collecting your data, analyzing them, using them in your maintenance, troubleshooting. When it comes to the network optimization, yeah, network security, whatever. So collecting the informations, you see, your requirement. Okay, let me end here. I think if you don't understand, please comment down below so that I can maybe create another video for you, or you can just go through the video a lot of times, couple of times. I hope you understand. I hope you enjoyed my video. Thank you so much.